Okay, so welcome back to episode 6. I have built an oak box. Hello. And kind of dumped our stuff into it. So our backpack is full. Let's keep looting this village, and I've got our spawn point set. So we're safe. If I die, we'll just spawn back very near here. Stone cutter building. No loot, as is standard. The stupid... Those guys are very annoying. Okay. Emeralds, onions, apple bread. We'll take it. Cobwebs. Take the string. Okay. Let's go over here. Just a floating glass block. Okay. Collect those. Collect that. And chainmail armor, which we'll leave because I don't need it. Open up this door. Come up this ladder. Collect the wheat. Leave the other stuff. Let's check out this building. It's just people standing in the doorway. We'll take this. And we'll take these. So now we can make that furnace upgrade I was talking about. Well, once I get more string. Just kind of check all that up in there. Okay. Let's go back this way. Take that. Cool. And then there's walls for some reason. Didn't know that was there. But I will take a diamond. You know, I'll take that. And I will also be taking all of this. We'll leave the rope up for now, because don't really need to take it. Cabbage leaf. And once we really get started, that's not going to be our permanent base, by the way, if you're concerned. We're not going to just live out of an oak box. Once we get kind of more automated with stuff, I will be seeing what I can do to automate the production of food via Create. Yes, but this is the chef villager. Victor the Delight Chef. So if I were to give him an emerald, I could take some bacon and eggs. If I were to give him more emeralds, we could level him up from novice to apprentice. And now he'll buy tomatoes. 9 tomatoes for an emerald? Jeez. But now I can get melon juice. Cool. I'm also going to take all of his stock of things, because I am terrible. Okay, but now we've got all of this. Which is cool. We've got a bunch of food stuff. A lot of sheep. A lot of sheep means a lot of wool. But this upgraded village just kind of has animals for me everywhere. Let's open that. Turn that one off. The waypoint on the journey map is still there. I just disabled it so I don't have to look at it anymore. And instead of cooking these eggs, what I'm probably going to do is set up a chicken farm. That way we get more eggs. Because I'm smart like that. These are filled. Leather tunic. Sure, we'll take it. And there are bees in them. Alright, cool. We've got a full suit of leather armor. And there's another one there if we ever want to go grab it. Take all of this. And I'm breaking these instantly. These are bowls that are placed by left click or right clicking. That's how I'm doing that. Okay. So far, not seeing a blacksmith building. They don't really look the same as regular blacksmith buildings, but they have the blacksmith building loot. Take the iron block. Take that. I mean, I guess this was a blacksmith building. That first one of these we looted kind of had blacksmith loot. String. Another iron helmet. Don't know why I have not just been hitting that button to do that. So now we have the string to make another backpack upgrade. Which is good, as always. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't just been hitting these buttons to do that. Anything cool in here? More redstone. Carefully as to not hit that guy. Those are pumpkin and melon seeds. Take those. That way we can start our own food empire. Nothing in here. I'm going to walk all over their crops. I don't care. And I'm also going to fall off that cliff. But this is stuff by Immersive Weathering. It's so nice. More buildings over here. Stone cutter. No loot. This is the redstone building. And more pumpkin and melon seeds. I know I have pumpkins, so it's really the melon seeds I'm after, but, you know. Give me that. So far, we've only seen chef buildings and not cooks buildings. The chef gives complex meals, the cook gives simple meals when traded with. And also, I can steal his skillet, otherwise known as a frying pan. Take all of this. And check out this building. Alright, this is one of the ones with no loot. Go over here. Curious as to why there's ivy in here. Yeah, but ivy is going to grow up the side of buildings. I might see if there's a way I can configure that so that it happens slower. That's weird. But it's getting night again. And I think I've looted everything. So we're gonna go back over to our wonderful oak box. Deposit our loot. And let's grab everything we don't need. Actually, you know what? We'll leave the leather armor in there so we have a backup set of armor. And bam. Okay. So we've got a lot of items here. A lot of food items too. Excuse me as I yawn. Let's eat one of these bacon and eggs. Achievement made nourishing. What does this affect? Nourishment. Cool. Some of this stuff's from immersive engineering, or immersive weathering. I think most of this is immersive weathering. Right here, at least. What is that? Weed Whacker, also immersive weathering. Cool. Make a campfire. We can make stuff like this. Make food stuff. I do want to get started with create. Conundrum. It's funny. And then there's regular Minecraft stuff to do as well, like just going to the Nether, going to the end, beat the dragon. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe we upgrade our house. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the recording and go look up a house build and see what I can find. So I'll be back. I'm gonna look up a house to make one that we can live in that's not terribly small or large, about a medium size, and we'll make it with oak and probably just oak. I gotta set up a mine. Also, we have this. We do have lava. Also, I see another advancement we can make. Weed Whacker. And it gives us wheat. Isn't that interesting? So, I'll see what I can do with that. I may have to move it somewhere else. But, yeah, I'm gonna find a house build that I can copy. I mean, use with permission. I'm gonna turn this all into bread. Bam, lots of bread. Okay, I'm gonna find that. Okay, so I went into creative and designed a kind of compound for us to live in. And I also moved the lava and I've set up this wall. But due to some time constraints, I think I'm going to have to leave it here. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going to have to gather up. And I just don't have the time to do it and finish this video. So we've got our wall. And we've got our gate. And we're going to have chickens over here, probably. Yeah, over here we're going to have chickens. and pigs, and then we're going to build our house over here. And then this whole area over here is going to be a farm. We're going to have tomatoes, cabbages, and then wheat. And I'm going to set up a kelp farm as well, and then some sugar cane. And it will be a nice sort of starter base where we'll be able to easily make food. Specifically, Alex Delights food. Or not Alex, Farmer's Delights foods. Like, let's see if I can find it. Okay, so with the wheat, we're going to be able to make wheat dough and turn it into raw pasta or do like breads. And my plan, right, was to make this noodle soup food because it's fairly easy to make, fairly simple farms, and gives good stuff like 11 saturation and 7 food, however the food thing works. But we cook it in a cook pot, and I think we get the bowl back. I'm not sure. But it's just a raw pasta, pork, fried egg, and dried kelp. Which, kelp's super easy to grow. Eggs come like no tomorrow once you have enough chickens. And then the pork should be very easy. We just have to have pigs and breed them. But then also, with the tomato and cabbage, we should also be able to make... I can find it here. There's, yes, bacon sandwich. Tomatoes, cabbage, cooked bacon, and bread. We can make our bacon sandwich, which is not as good as the noodle soup, but it's good and takes less time. So, like, I can bring a stack of these items in our backpack and have a bunch of extra food just to make. And then we could make pies with apples. Apple pie. But we'll have tomatoes and cabbage, and the cabbage leaves. This is what you get. You cut a cabbage, you get 2 leaves, so you can double your cabbage. Could make cabbage rolls as well. But we'll have fairly easy food. Could make chicken sandwich. Well, I won't have carrots growing. Not yet, at least. Or onions. Which we do have some cabbage, we have berries, have some eggs already. We have lots of eggs. We should be able to start the chicken farm fairly quickly. Yeah. But I won't have carrots or mutton or beef, really. Not yet, at least. Or fish. Or potatoes or carrots. Or the onions. Initially. We will eventually, we'll get create and we'll automate this stuff. I also made an abacus, which is really neat, is it lets me measure out straight lines. So it helped me transfer this design over from a creative world, which actually I'm going to switch over and just show you what it's going to look like. So we go into here. This is what it's going to look like, somewhat. I went with the 3 wide door and not the 4 wide just because it makes the wall simpler. But sugarcane, a kelp farm, which when fully grown and harvested will give us 70 kelp a harvest. Which, when we only need 1 for each of the... Look at you, just dancing on in. For each of the noodles, it'll be fairly, like, 1 full harvest is 70 noodles, which is over a stack of food. Hello, Selma. Yeah, these give us, like, move us to biomes, I think. It'll show us a biome. But, that's interesting. And then, here's our kind of crop farm, and we're gonna have a scarecrow. We only need the carved pumpkin, but I figured make him look cool. We might not use bamboo, though. I might have to use, like, birch or something. But tomatoes, cabbage, wheat. Underneath all of these is water. And then we'll have chickens. Now, we're not going to have a netherite chest, but this is from Sophisticated Storage. We'll have whatever tier we can make, so probably iron. But that way we have more slots and don't have to come and harvest it. They're very loud. And we'll have pigs. And then the house. And this is super flat, so there's cave mobs. But down here we'll have our workshop area with all of the crafting blocks. These, we won't have a super smelter yet. Storage, again, they won't be netherite. They'll be like iron or just a regular one. Enchanting, nothing for potions yet because we have not gone to the nether. This might be a good spot to put a portal though, right here. And then up here, we'll have our whole cooking area with the stoves that we collected and the cooking pot, and I can make a skillet. Again, won't be netherite, but cooking area and our beds won't have an ender chest yet because, you know, we can't make those yet. And I don't know what it takes to make the candle holder thing here, but we'll have that as well. Let me just light you back up, and then it'll have a little deck, patio area, and then if we come up here, we'll have some regular chests for storage. I have no idea why those guys are in here. Again, it thinks it's a cave because we're at Y negative 60-ish right now. But this is kind of what the compound is going to look like as our starter base, and I mapped it out in wool. That's what that is. But you know, doesn't look too bad. I'm terrible at building, so this does not. This is fairly decent for me. But thank you guys for watching. If you liked this one, leave a like, do all the YouTube shenanigans, and I'll see you in the next one, where I will have in between built up the wall to this fence thing, the fences. And because I already have it all, the logs placed, I'll have to get the fences going. And I may mark it out in like dirt blocks, I don't know. But there'll be some more progress. Next video might be a little long though, as I'm building. I won't like show you the grind necessarily, but you know, as we get it done, we'll have a nice base with plenty of food and plenty of storage, and it'll be functional and all that good stuff. These are cool. From Supplementaries, you can see at the top. But yeah, we'll have a nice base. See you in the next one.